crash inside, baby, I'm high. Jeg lagde den nå. Elevator music, love it. Okay. This is how I dance. That reminds me, I have to find out if I have any alcohol for the conference this weekend. Oh my god. I can't forget that. I literally can't. Oh, I have to walk to the mall tomorrow if I don't. No, I hate my life. Just kidding. I'm not kidding. I'm kidding. Okay, let me just find the stream. I know, Chad, it has. This month has been eventful. How are you, Chad? Yeah, it's crazy how long it's been since I've been live. I mean, this office, you can't see it. It's full of stuff. Like, it hasn't been available to use, kind of. So even when I've been here, which isn't often, I plan to stream, and then I'm like, oh no, I can't stream because the office is full of crap, you know? But now I just pushed all that crap to the side. Literally, like, I'm just surrounded by stuff right now. It feels like I'm streaming from an attic. But yeah, I just pushed all of that out of the way and streamed because I was like, I have to stream. And I was supposed to stream my new apartment, but I've been having just loads and loads and loads of like drama and issues with my new apartment. So look who I know, GB, I know. Like I said, I've been wanting to stream. It's not that, it's just I've basically been at work most of the time, and then when I haven't been at work, I've been just trying to like fix issues, and I haven't been here a lot at all. And I have my office here. I don't have a setup in my apartment yet for obvious reasons, and my setup here has been ruined because you know, I got a new foster brother, which is very nice, but so the room that Bonnie left when he moved out with Mina, that room we've been using for like all kinds of crap. And now that I moved out, immediately as soon as like, because it was parallel, basically I was moving out and he was moving in at the same time, so he got that room. They just tossed all that shit into my office, and then my office is like an attic, you know, it's just full of stuff, so it hasn't been streamable, but I had to just push everything out of the side, like stream. But it's disgusting in here, like literally it's just full of like old stuff that no one wants. I don't even know why we have it. Chad, been doing good. Library is right now good. I've later do paperwork to extend my job to November. Oh my god, that's awesome. Nice. That's really cool. I've been actually enjoying working in a bar, which I think is surprising for me. Just to deal with the library. Sometimes I just like being in like random places. Like I said before, also loved working at the library when I did that. I would say working at a bar though is really nice because now I feel like I don't have to go out. Like I haven't been out since New Year's Eve. I didn't even feel the need because every other weekend I spend 16 hours in a bar, you know? Eric saw hi, beautiful hand gestures. Thanks, Eric. How are ya? Did I say hi? You're attracted to the intelligence in my voice. Thank you. Thanks. GB sounds eventful as hell. Hope this isn't an inconvenient time to stream. Hey, I decide when I stream. Literally, things have been eventful though. Like, okay, so, like I said, getting a new foster brother, getting a new apartment, getting a new kitchen, getting a new job, getting another new job, getting another new job, 2 jobs that I was supposed to have that fell through, studies, other studies actually, and then my apartment. I feel like I shouldn't say this, but I'm going to because it's been driving me insane, like insane for the last few weeks. So I moved into my apartment on the 15th of March. One of the reasons why I took the apartment is because, as you know, I study from home, I work from home. So I need Wi-Fi, and the Wi-Fi is included. So I was like, yay, because I'm low-key terrified of setting up like my own internet providers and like electricity and stuff like that, because I just never done it before and it like stresses me out. So I always like having stuff like that included. But then when I moved in, I didn't get the Wi-Fi information. And I thought, oh, that's a little strange, but I guess I just forgot. So a little over 3 weeks ago, I sent an email to the realtor and I was like, hey, by the way, I never got the Wi-Fi password. Can you just like throw that over to me? And she was like, oh my God, of course. Yeah, I'm going to talk to the guy who owns the house. And I was like, okay, cool, noise. Um, 3 weeks later, I had to threaten to, like, threatened to cut the lease and just like leave the apartment to get a Wi-Fi password. Took 3 weeks and like probably, I don't know, 6-7 emails before he then responded, because it was like, if I didn't get the Wi-Fi password right now, that is a breach of contract. I will leave the contract immediately. Then I got the Wi-Fi password. It's like, thank you. That's after 4 months of me not being able to work or study from that apartment. So I've been effectively living in my cousin's, because if I didn't live in my cousin's, I would fail my classes and ruin my business. So I'm a little annoyed. Plus, the shower is leaking and the, what's it called? You know, the light switch in the bedroom doesn't work. So I'm like, and no response to that, by the way, yet. The light switch or the leaking shower. So yeah, it's been crazy. So literally like today, I probably spent like 2 hours crafting emails, same yesterday, which is just very annoying. I don't want to spend my time and my energy crafting emails. Like, not as in, I was like, it gives me a migraine, not as in like, oh, I'm getting a migraine, but as in like, I literally have a migraine because of this. Oh my God, Willow posted an edit. That's so cute. Oh my God. Sometimes when I search up just to find the streams, I find like edits that I didn't know of. That's so cute. Is Willow here? Let's see. Chad, I baked fudge and it's a flop. I kind of burned some edges. Oh no. GB, here we go with the weird-ish. I missed it. Thank you. Chad, congrats on the apartment, but I would like to die without Wi-Fi. Exactly. Thank you. Yeah, I've been in my apartment probably like 10 hours combined, because what the hell am I supposed to do in a place without Wi-Fi? Literally, you guys know everything I do is like on the internet. I'm the most chronically online person like in this country. I'm serious. So yeah. Oh no, wait, I can hear myself talk. Yes, I literally need Wi-Fi. I agree with you, Chad. But thanks. The apartment is like so beautiful. Like, I love it. I love the color. I love the layout. I love all of that. I just don't love that I feel like I've been taken advantage of and like scammed. So I've been going hard with the emails. Eric, maybe you should have threatened him with a chokehold. No, I don't think that would have done anything. I have pretty good legal grounds, so threatening legally is the only option, and a really good option too, and that's really what worked. But now I'm in a position where I'm like, I couldn't use this apartment for 4 weeks because I didn't get the internet and other things are wrong. So you need to like give me that money back. So that's where I'm at now, where it's like, if they don't pay me back for that period of time where I wasn't able to use the apartment, I'll literally like cease the contract, demand back pay, and move into another apartment, because there are plenty of apartments available. But that would be sad, because I do really like the apartment. Like, I literally do really, really like it. I see myself spending time there. But I don't want to pay and feel taken advantage of. So that's the only thing. So we'll see what happens. You know, a cat always lands on their feet and whatnot, so. GB, oh God, I had a leaking shower too, had to fix it myself. Yeah, exactly. The thing is, again, that goes into the whole getting taken advantage of thing. Legally, they have to fix it. I think they have to fix it within 3 weeks. If not, I could legally contract someone to do it and send them the bill. It's not that I can't fix it myself, but like, I'm not going to. I'm like going crazy because I feel like they're spitting in my face. I'm a very like prideful person. It's an ego thing too. So I just feel like for my self-esteem, I need this to go exactly the way I want it to go, you know? But I totally get you, GB, for sure. Wish me luck tomorrow and the next day. Absolutely, Flurfy. Wish you luck every day. GB, Flurfy, what's good? Flurfy, anyway, gotta go simp for Moon Dong Yun. Who is that? I have to Google now who you're simping for. I've never heard you simp for anyone before. This is interesting. Main protagonist of the Netflix 2022 Korean drama series The Glory. Okay, makes sense that it's a K-drama. That fits the bill. Okay, she's actually pretty good looking. I'm not gonna judge. Yeah, for sure. Enjoy your simping. Shoot, and you have an interview. Ah, I enjoy your virtual chokehold with your hand. Thank you. Mr. Chad, I made some shirts and sold them for a little money. And some people call to get shirts. I only sell them in South Africa and one in province. And I use post office to get another town. That's awesome, Chad. Oh my god, so entrepreneurial. I love that. Okay, I need to do some makeup. Good luck on your interview, Fluffy. Absolutely. I saw she is really attractive for sure. Okay, that's fair, Fluffy. I also sometimes watch shows just because people are attractive. I feel like that's a good of reason as any, honestly. But don't you want to stay, Fluffy, and see my new makeup routine? I've been like working on it for a few months. I'm really into it. So that story gave me a migraine, Fluffy. It's literally giving me migraines. Like I actually have ran out of migraine medication now because I've been taking it like 2 times a day. Because every time I get an email, every time I think about it, my head just like, and then, you know, I do have migraines and stuff like that. Just triggers migraines because it's so stressful. Ugh, it's just like, I don't know. Can't things just go smoothly? Like the whole thing, like I said, even the 2 jobs that fell through, like things have just been so drama. Swear to God, I don't know if I told y'all this because I haven't been in stream a lot, but like I actually got this apartment because I'd been promised a 70% bartender position at a new, like at this like fancy restaurant. And I was like, okay, cool. I have the percentage I need to get this apartment and not stress about it at all. Then I came in, I was gonna like go for my first day at work, and she was like, oh, I know you signed up to be a bartender, but I thought you could do some waitressing as well. So you can follow around a waiter today, shadow a waiter. And I was like, I'm not a waitress. Do I look like a waitress? Did I sign up to be a waitress? Have I ever applied to a waitress job in my whole goddamn life? No, I haven't. Because I would be a terrible waitress and I don't want to be a waitress. I love being a bartender. Like, I literally love it. Bartending is one of the coolest jobs I've ever done. I enjoy it so much. I look forward to work every other weekend when I'm going in. Like, I love being a bartender. You can't just, like, trick someone with posting a bartender gig and then asking them to be a waitress. What the fuck? So, yeah, that job fell through, which was very stressful because that was, like, the job I was going to use as, like, my main, like, day job. So, yeah. I don't know. So that's just, things have been ridiculous, honestly. But I called her, I said, I literally verbatim said, I've been working for 10 years, and that is the single most uncomfortable day of work I've ever had in my entire life. And she was like, damn. And I was like, yeah. My town's post office is so bad. It's a lot of work to get them into towns. Oh, that sucks. I'm sorry. That's awful. Fluffy, if I send one of my results and get in the Discord. Okay. Eric, you did your chokehold so gracefully while talking. Experience is what that is. I do a lot of chokeholds, I think. Like, it's just something I've always done. I don't know why. Thank you. If I didn't say anything, don't ask. Okay. Chad, me and Fluffy talked a lot about a movie in the Discord. I saw that. Y'all were talking about, like, what was that, some vampire stuff or something? Laugh my ass off, so thank you. just laughing at my pain and my failures. That's fine. That's actually what I do too. So what's been going on with y'all? I know Chad is doing his librarian stuff and his business, which is awesome. What about the other? So after what, like a month? Thanks, Flurfy. Hey, I've been in the Discord though. Anyone who's not in the Discord, that's your own fault, because I'm on Discord basically every day. It's just hard to stream without Wi-Fi and without an office. Maybe I should start doing IRL streaming. I always joke about it, but like, I've done it sometimes too. Yeah, we can start streaming in the woods again. I mean, why not? The weather is definitely getting better. Not today, the weather's awful today, but like in general, the weather is definitely getting better. Which is nice. Thanks, boo-boo. I think things will, definitely. I'm lucky. I'm getting help from like my cousin's husband who's a lawyer, so that helps. Usually I'm the one who always has to help my family with law, so it's nice to not be like the like main law person, but to have like an actual experienced lawyer in the family's been very nice. Hey Divine Star 99, doing my makeup. How about you? I don't know, interview and online exam. Feel ya. Yeah, CCTV. I don't know what you mean. Flippy, I made a mistake picking a course with interview. Oh, you did. I hate stuff like that. I always just do courses where I can write one paper and then take the exam. Anything else is just too much. Which reminds me, I also have anxiety over my exams coming up, so thank you for that. May is always exam month in Norway, and it comes so quickly. 2025, people are saying like, oh, this has been the longest year ever. For me, this has been like the shortest year ever so far. It's insane how quickly it's gone. Like, I keep getting blindsided. Like a few weeks ago, was that last week? See, I can't even, like a little while ago, I was like, oh my God, I have a full podcast that I have to make for school in 2 days. And the reason I didn't realize it is because we were supposed to turn it in on April 15th. And I just generally didn't realize that we were like in April because things have been going so quickly. I was like, wait. Aren't we in the end of March? How is it April 15th in 2 days? Like I keep getting like screwed over mentally with this because everything is going so fast, but in a bad way. Where it's like, oh no, like right now I'm going to the, you know, the convention I go to every year for the animal rights organization. That's this weekend. I don't know how like that all of a sudden happened that it was this weekend. I was like, no, I'm not ready. I'm not ready for anything anymore. Things just keep happening. Eric, so feminine to have experience with choking guys with your hands. Yes. GB, currently transitioning into trucking, considering creating a YouTube channel around the whole thing as well. Oh my God, do it, literally. I don't think there are any like bad reasons generally to start a YouTube channel. It's just a smart thing to do, so you should. This guy's saying, guys, ignore the talking chick. What's your current favorite song? You could ask me, but I won't since you said ignore me. Okay, Chad, I could never be a bartender. My province, you need a license to start drinking if you want to work there for a long time. Really? I mean, in America too, I actually have a license from Texas as a bartender, which I just used to write on my application for a job here in Norway. I was low-key banking on the fact that they didn't really know what the license entailed, you know? Which obviously worked out for me because even though I was so unqualified, I'm now a bartender and I'm doing a good job actually. It's just fun for me. I don't know. Being a bartender is actually a lot like streaming. You just are yourself, but then you're also like talking to people, seeing people, adapting to their energy, and just being able to like talk to anyone. That's really the only quality you truly need as a bartender. That and like some level of responsibility. Mm, bye, Flurfy. Ah, exactly. Yes, we can suffer together as we always do. I was actually gonna do like a study stream today, but then obviously like took a while to get the office good enough to actually be able to stream, but I do want to really do some study streams soon. Maybe even this weekend at the conference like I did last year, because I definitely need to study. Rip. I could see Zoe hosting a podcast role. Oh my god, Chad, thank you so much. I sometimes think about podcasting, or like I always have. I was obsessed with podcasts basically the second they became a thing. I was like the only one of my friends who actually listened to podcasts before. Like no one really knew what it was. Mainly because I was so into underground comedians in New York, and a lot of them did podcasts. I would listen to lots of like comedian podcasts. Now podcasts are for everything, but yeah, so I always wanted a podcast when I was younger, and then for the longest time I didn't want a podcast, and now I'm listening to a lot of podcasts, and I think I'm turning around again, where I'm like, maybe I would like a podcast in the future. Not like now at all, but like in like 5 years maybe. There are definitely podcasts I would love to go on, that's for sure. I have already asked you and you didn't read my question. That's cap. What are you saying? Oh, your current favorite song. Okay, fine. You did ask me. What is my current favorite song? I am listening a lot to... Well, first of all, I just started using YouTube Music, so I'm sort of rebuilding all my playlists because I've been using Spotify for like 10 years. So what I have there is like Ordinary by Alex Warren, and then I have the Sure Thing by Miguel or something like that. But I'm also listening a lot to like newer Lana Del Rey songs, like Cinnamon Girl and I don't always remember the names of new ones. Being the ones like If You Dance I'll Dance, Chemtrails Over the Country Club, and what's that one called? The If You Don't Love Me Now, If You Don't Love Me Now, blah blah blah. The Chain. I'm listening a lot to The Chain. Maybe The Chain is my fave song right now. I have like very few select songs that I am listening to like on and off. At the end of last year, I was like on the world's biggest Suki Waterhouse kick. I'm not like really there right now. I'm reverting more back to Lana Del Rey and like my regular old songs. Your favorite song is Havana by Camila Cabello? Cool. I haven't heard that one, but I think Camila Cabello is like cute, you know? Any unique benefits to bartending? Yeah, I would say one of the biggest benefits to bartending that I've noticed right now, except for working at night, which was one thing I really wanted. I really wanted to work nights. I really wanted to work weekends, which is great. Other than that, is that like it's one of the few jobs in Norway where people actually tip and you get to keep the tips. Apparently, there are a lot of other positions where people don't actually get the tips, like it goes to the establishment, which I think is horrible. It pissed me off when I found out about that. So I definitely get like a big wage jump in the fact that I get tips, and getting tips is really fun too because you can measure like how you're impacting people, which I think is fun. I've said before, like I do it for gold stars, it's just having some way to measure. I'm a Virgo, so I'm obsessed with statistics, and I just love competing with myself for like better tips and stuff like that. And it's also good, obviously, because you don't get any extra. Like usually if you work in health or something, you'll get more money. If you're working nighttime, you don't as a bartender. So it's kind of fair that you get tips as well. But it's fun. And also for me, I would say a really big benefit is that it's a very social job, and I'm an introvert, so I don't need that much socializing. So me working every other weekend is like enough socializing for me. Like I don't feel lonely, I don't feel bored, I don't feel like I want to go out basically ever. I just feel very chill because I get like that need met by just going to work, hanging out with all of these people, and then just going home. And remembering the night and like not getting hungover. It's great. It's like I don't know, it's like the perfect middle ground for me between like being inside and like going out and getting drunk, you know? I look weird. Okay, maybe I'm weird then. Um GB, I would love to be a guest. Oh my god. Oh, you mean on podcast? I thought you meant in the bar. I was gonna say, yeah, come. The people are so fun. But yeah, for sure. Oh my god. Get your channel up and running and then we'll co-host. I'm actually curious about that. My uncle used to do trucking. He had like a trucking company and stuff. It's definitely, me and my friend were talking about that earlier today, which is so random. Because she saw some girl on the Innovation News who were talking about getting more women into trucking and stuff like that. And I was like, yeah, it pays great and you get to be alone. YouTube Music instead of Spotify, Apple. Girl, I'm gonna judge you so hard, but you're naming some dope songs, so I should spare you. I was so skeptical to YouTube Music for years, even though I was paying for YouTube Premium, so I've been like paying for YouTube Music without using it. But then I thought eventually I was like, fine, I'll just check it out. Literally a few weeks ago, and I was like, my brother's right. Like, this is exactly like Spotify, and the sound is a little better. I don't know what YouTube Music used to be like. Right now, it was really good. Plus, they have a thing where you can like check out all the songs you heard on YouTube Shorts, which is perfect for me because basically the only new songs I ever find are through YouTube Shorts. So it's just like Spotify, but more effective for my personal needs because I either listen to songs I've been listening to since I was 12, or I listen to songs I hear on YouTube Shorts, and not having to search up lyrics like a weirdo makes me happy. And yeah, I'm definitely naming dope songs. GB, I swear to God, I just started using YouTube Music. Oh my God! Yes, it's amazing, for real. I was shocked. And like I said, Bonnie's been on this for years. And he's been like, use it, use it, use it. I've been like, nah, that's lame. But for real, yeah, I've been so pleasantly surprised. And so random that you're using it too now. So weird. But yeah, it's awesome. God, my eyebrows suck. Honestly, I don't even care. I don't have the mental bandwidth to care about my eyebrows when I'm having like disasters here and there. No, for real. I was actually shocked at how good the sound was on on YouTube Music. Yeah, it sounded so much better than Spotify. Like, I've used Spotify for 10 years, and when I listened to it on YouTube Music, I was like, oh my God, this sounds so good. So yeah, that's what really sold me on it. So you heard us talk about DC Tim Drake, but nothing is confirmed? You watched Wendy Williams and you kind of enjoyed it. I've been watching some Wendy Williams clips. I'm not a big fan of Wendy Williams like as a person, but she definitely has said some funny things. The clip of her fainting is really funny. And I like how at least, you know, say what you will about her, but at least she'll like say what she means and kind of not be like so like she's not scared of saying the real things, and that I like. GB, hell yeah, the stars are aligning. Absolutely. I'll start making 110K annually. Nice. But everything I do in the job is heavily controlled, so I'll have to find a way to make it work with my YouTube channel. Ooh, absolutely. I mean, you'll figure it out for sure. But that's great. Oh my God. That's even more than I was thinking. Although I know things are more expensive in America now, so that makes sense. Chat, I use free Spotify. I'm too broke for full Spotify. Most of the time YouTube Music is free. Is YouTube Music free? I thought it was through YouTube Premium. That's why I thought I should do it since I've been using YouTube Premium for several years. But that's fair. I mean, free Spotify is good too. Hi, Christopher. What's up right now? Just seeing my makeup. How about you? Wait. Chat, YouTube Music does not have a limited free version. Oh, really? Okay, that's awesome. That's great because Spotify free is more limited, I know. I'm fine, Christopher. I was just saying I've been having migraines because I've been having some drama with my new apartment, which is insane because it's new. Like, I got it in March. But they've been like withholding the Wi-Fi password. I got it yesterday after threatening legal action after having asked for the Wi-Fi password for 3 weeks, which is insane. Sending someone a Wi-Fi password is the easiest thing in the world. We all do it like all the time when we have guests over. I don't understand. Oh my god. Give me a second. Oh fuck. Oh, this always happens. Oh my god. Okay, I don't know where that cat hair went. Jesus Christ. It's in my eye somewhere. Oh my god. This literally every stream is just me doing my makeup. There's cat hair in my makeup brushes because there's cat hair everywhere. Me getting cat hair in my eye and not being able to see. I have to go and try to sort it out. Sorry guys, I literally can't see. Okay, I gave up. Also, yes, thanks for subbing for my yapping. Love yapping. Love getting acknowledged for my yapping. That's so nice. Don't love having cat hair in my eyes, but that's just life for me personally. 6 song limit and there's so many ads. True. I heard the Pope is dead. Yes, that is true. The Pope is dead. Which, you know what? I will say is more sad because for once you had a Pope who was like not as homophobic as the other popes. So that was really nice. It's really the only thing I know about him, which is a good thing to know about somebody. But he's probably old. I mean, no one even becomes the Pope without being old. And unfortunately, old people tend to die, you know. He is. Exactly. The only reason I'll be making so much because I'll be trucking for a retail company that's prioritizing trucking because they're hesitant to outsourcing work to independent truckers. Oh, okay, that makes sense. Okay. Oh, yeah, that also makes sense that they're so, like, on you. Because I've heard, like, in Amazon and stuff, it's, like, crazy. Because I'm used to the way my uncle would truck. He had his own firm, and they, like, do things for others, and there was a lot of freedom in that. But then again, that was also, like, 10 years ago since he quit that. So I guess the business has changed in general. But I think that's a very sad direction. Everything's taking that direction, you know? Like cleaners at hotels and like even travel nurses and stuff like that. Like there's so many constraints and limits and people timing you, which I just find like disgusting, honestly. But as long as it's worth it to you, that's the main thing. He was more a good person than other popes. He did not care. Exactly, that's what I'm saying too. I agree. It was nice to have a pope that you felt like was a little kind, you know? Absolutely, GB. I agree. That's what I'm saying. Like, being an independent trucker is literally such a chill job. I remember going with my uncle on his trucking gigs. Literally so chill. We just, like, stopped all the time to, like, get food and, like, walk around. And, like, he wasn't, like, monitored in any way. It's just, like, getting from point A to point B within the planned time. And other than that, you're good. So, I'm rooting for you. You won't be chasing bonuses anymore. Absolutely. Oh my god. Okay, Chad, that sucks. Feel better. I hope the nap works. Oh my god, by the way, literally my kind of like my ex or whatever got a girl pregnant. Isn't that insane? I can't imagine like someone I've dated being a dad, except for the guys who were already dads when I dated them. That's a little different because you know them as a dad, but someone I know and have grown up with being a dad, very strange to me. He lives around here, so maybe I'll see the baby. I was like, should I send him a message and congratulate him, or is that weird? I don't know, because I've never been in this position before. I mean, we're friends. What would you do, Chibi, if you were me? Would you congratulate him? I don't want to cause drama. You know, sometimes people date people who are like very jealous. So even if you just say, I hope you're doing well or something like that, like it just causes drama, you know? Like it's hard when you don't know the person they're with, or I don't even know if they are still dating, but you know what I mean. But also, I want to like support my friend, so it's weird. I mean, we're close, as in, like, we always, like, end up hanging out together again, and if we see each other, we'll talk, like, we met a few months ago, like, randomly, we were both taking the train to Oslo, and so we end up literally, like, sitting on train and talking for 2 hours, even though we hadn't talked for, like, a couple years before that. It's just like, oh, you're here, let's just sit and literally chat, you know, the whole way. I haven't talked to him, like, since... I don't know. It's been a while. I've known him for like 15 years, 16 years. So I feel like it's like with most of the people I grew up with, where like I just talk to them like sometimes, but we care about each other and we hang out if we like want to. But I don't have any friends that I talk to all the time. I'm not that type of person. I'm more of the type of person who will like check in with people like once a year, because I'm just a big introvert. Or that I have like one friend that I hang out with for like 3 months closely, and then we don't talk for a while and then we do it again. Like I can't keep up a talk together everyday friendship for longer than 6 months. I just can't, except for like with family. Like I talk to y'all much more than I talk to my friends. Well, not right now because I haven't been streaming, but like usually I do. I mean, we're friends, so like internet friends, but I don't talk to people IRL nearly as much, or like call people nearly as much as I stream, you know. Definitely not. But we've generally been really close, you know. What are you getting ready for? Filming. Also, kind of nice putting on makeup. I'm noticing I haven't done my makeup in like a week. I'm not going yet, just saying, oh, okay, Chad. Okay, then shouldn't be weird at all if you congratulate him. It'll be kind of like, I'm just talking to you again after a long period of time type of thing. Exactly. Okay, thank you. I wouldn't do it to my ex since I'm a guy. It sounds like I'm being sarcastic or hating. Oh, my exes know that, like, I think everyone who knows me know that I wouldn't, like, be a hater because I'm not, like, jealous. Like, I really don't want kids until I'm older. But I get what you mean. I don't want anyone to take it the wrong way. I wish I just saw him at a grocery store or something, because then I could just be like, oh my god, congratulations, instead of like trying to figure out whether or not I should send him something. Because once you send something, I always think like anyone in the world can end up looking at this message, you know, and like interpreting it however they want. And then like if he even like shows someone a message, they might have a different interpretation than him, and then just kind of like force that interpretation on him, if that makes sense. I don't know. Maybe I'll think about it, but I just hope he's okay, you know, because I feel like it's a very drastic thing. And, like, you're from Texas, but, like, in Norway, it's not very common. Like, becoming pregnant when you're like 25 or having a kid when you're 25 in Norway is kind of like having a kid when you're like 20 maybe in other places, you know, like it's not like dramatically young, but it's like, oh, that's young, you know. Mm, depending on where in Norway you live. Where I live, there are not a lot of people I know my age who have kids. I wouldn't, yeah, chat, like, I'm just like that. I must leave people on red because I'm too lazy to respond. Mostly, I'm too much of an introvert. I don't like leaving people on red myself because I don't like when others leave me on red. I get what you mean, but I also feel like, I don't know, I always try to respond to people, even though responding a lot of times stresses me out, but the stress doesn't go away because you don't respond either, you know? Sending him a gift? Maybe. I feel like it might be taken as like a, oh, she's crazy kind of thing, again, just because of cultural differences. Because I think that would be nice, but I think with the culture here, which is very, very reserved, I think people would take it as I was like being a psycho, which is insane, and I realize it's insane, but that's just like, yeah, Norwegian culture isn't very warm or overly affectionate at all. It's very like distant, you know. Yeah, because I also would see that as real, but people here wouldn't see it as real. They would see it as like insane. You know more about that than me. I've never been there. Yeah, thanks. I mean, like I said, when I went to Dallas, it was like the opposite of Norway, so you can imagine. But thank you for the suggestion. Like, I really genuinely appreciate the suggestion. Just like the culture, yeah. The culture here is like, you don't talk to people in elevators. You don't sit next to people on the bus. Like, when I sit down on the train, the first thing I do is like put my bag on the seat next to me on the train so that no one sits there. And everyone else does the same. And then as the train fills up, then you move the bag. But before that, you always have the bag there. Sometimes even when it's filling up, so that if someone wants to sit down, they have to literally ask to sit down. You can be like, okay, fine, but you're hoping they'll find an easier target, you know. And you do like you know that like white people smile meme. That's literally how I say hi to everyone. It's like, no, it's not like that, but it's like, I don't know how to do it right now on camera because I'm laughing. But it's like, yeah, you see some. It's like very like awkward little smile, no teeth. That's literally like Norwegian culture in a nutshell. I always die when people are like, oh, the white people smile, because like here we all do it, you know, it's just what we're like. You're just laughing. That's fair. Chad got a Nintendo Switch for my birthday. I wanted to do gameplay for my channel, but I don't have the right equipment. Oh, that sucks. Maybe just Google how can I do gameplay on my channel with a Nintendo Switch. You know, that's what I've done with things. Just Google. And there are usually workarounds. Yeah, no, most people who come here are a little like taken aback by just how unsocial Norwegians are. It's kind of like I've been watching this channel of a guy who moved to Holland talking about how the Dutch are. A lot of it is actually very similar to Norwegians. Good night, Shreya. Sleep tight. In India, absolutely. Oh yeah, it is nighttime in India. You're right. It's like 10:30, right? Yeah, no, it's like, you know, with how you don't want to give people too many compliments. You don't want to accept compliments. You're not supposed to say what you're good at. I do that, though. I do say what I'm good at, but people generally don't, which is annoying and ineffective, you know? Wait, no, now it's mixing up two things. Oh my god. The Dutch actually, if they're bad at something, will say that they're bad at something. Norwegians will also say that we're bad at something, unlike Americans who will say, oh, I'm bad at it, when you're actually good at it. But Norwegians won't say like, I'm great at this or anything like that. They won't be like, oh no, I can draw, I'm good at it. Like, they wouldn't, which is annoying, because if you're good at drawing, let me know so that you can do the drawing for the project, because I can't. Ah, thanks. Yes, absolutely check out the apartment video. I spent a lot of time editing it, which isn't because it's like crazy edited. It's because I filmed way too much. I ended up having, how much footage was that? It was like hours of footage that I had to cut down. So thank you. When am I going to stream again? I don't know. I don't want to make any promises because I would love to stream again this week, but I have a meeting on Thursday. I have a conference from Friday to Sunday, so I just can't make any promises. This week too, I was confused with how quickly time went because it's been Easter break, so Monday was off. So in my head, Monday was Sunday, and then yesterday when everyone was talking about, oh, tomorrow, and they were talking about it like tomorrow was Wednesday, I was like, what are y'all talking about? Is everyone crazy? Turns out I was an idiot because yesterday was Tuesday and I went all day thinking it was Monday. So I've just been like such a mess, literally. I hate in South Africa because people say hello, smiles like I'm minding my business, and I'm like, hello, what's your name? Chad, that's exactly how I felt in Texas. I was like, no, you're making me look rude. Yes, exactly that. Like, come to South Africa. No, come to Norway, Chad. No one will talk to you, I promise. Basically, people you know don't even talk to you in Norway. Like, people pretend to not see you at the grocery store. People will walk the other way. It's amazing. I'm one of those people. I hide from people I know that I even care about at the grocery store because I just don't want to talk to them. Yeah, me and my cousin-in-law both, we like literally hide and we're grown people because I just don't want to have like meaningless interactions, or sometimes I don't want to tell people how I'm doing. I don't want to tell people what I'm up to, you know? I don't want people to know about my life, you know? So, but yeah, strangers do not talk to you in our way. Strangers just look at you. They're like, ugh, you know? Love it. Seriously considering moving to Miami in my mid-30s. Oh my god, I was literally considering moving to Miami when I was in Dallas because I was like, I'm not doing well in Dallas. Miami is right there. Should I just hop on a plane and do it? You really should seriously consider it. Yeah, Miami seems awesome. The only thing is like, the sucky thing is that Miami is in Florida, even though it doesn't have major Florida vibes, but it has obviously Florida politics. But it also has Florida taxes, so you won't be paying any more taxes than you are now, so that's nice. And it seems like it has generally good vibes, but just the politics needs some working, you know. Shreya, hi, I'm Shreya from India. I know Shreya. Oh, what is the time there? The time here is 6:35 p.m. So India is 10:35 p.m., right? Chat, everybody I know, just say hello everywhere I go. Like, when I see that I die a little, like, hugs and smiles and smile back, that's all. Oh, that sucks. I hate that. I so sympathize with you, Chad. I also get hugged, and I am not a hugger. Like, Flurfy always laughs at me for this, because Flurfy is a hugger. I do not like being hugged. When I was a kid, I was like, I'm gonna kill the next one of my family members who tries to hug me too long. Like, leave me alone. And still. But the thing is, now that I'm an adult, some family members that I don't want to hug, that'll be like, Zoe, can I get a hug? And I'm just like, no, you can't. And I love that feeling of being able to say, no, you may not hug me, you know? Like, fuck off. So that's definitely one of the biggest advantages of getting to be older and not caring what people think about you. If people think you're weird, if people think you're rude, it doesn't matter. What matters is like how you feel and what your boundaries are and how you feel about yourself. What's the time there? I told you, Shreya, it's 6:30 p.m. Some aunts even kiss my cheek sometimes. I know, my aunts too. It's annoying and it's wet and it's, ugh. But you can tell them, like, hey, I don't really like when you kiss my cheek, you know? Like, a lot of the Patreons at the bar, they try to, like, fist bump me, and I'm like, I don't really like getting touched, sorry. And they take it personally, but I tell them, like, it's not personal, I don't like being touched. And if someone chooses to take something personally after you've told them that it's not personal, that's, like, up to them. Even your aunts, if they choose to take it personally when you say, hey, I don't like being kissed, like, that's on them. My aunts take all types of stuff I say personally, and that's their choice. Honestly, I'm over it. I'm not pandering to the egos of 6-year-old women who should have gone to therapy a long time ago, you know? GB, I'm mainly going for the artificial lifestyle. You know, all the cars, luxury life, nightlife. Plus, it's the only other state where I can bring my firearms without too many restrictions. Yeah, that sounds like my nightmare, except for the firearms. So, like firearms, all of the other things sound like my nightmare, but I'm sure you'll enjoy it. So, that's good. Just do whatever makes you happy, you know? Oh, okay. What's your education, sis? I have study preparation from a Norwegian high school, bachelor's in history. I've taken further education in sociology, idea history, criminology, and right now I'm studying economics and law. Chad, sometimes I even get a hickey. Ooh, no. Literally, Chad, tell your aunts, like, cut it off. Just say, stop it, I don't like it. They need to learn boundaries, not just, learning boundaries as a kid. Old people need to learn boundaries, like, I'm serious. I'm so fucking over, like, old people putting their boundaries on other people. Like, no, I don't like it. Chad doesn't like it. Like, you can't just do whatever you want because someone is a kid. You can't. It's not okay. Like, I still despise my family for forcing me to hug their, like, bloated corpses when I was younger. Like, I literally still despise them for it. Like, it's not a phase. It's not going to go over. You can't just cross over people's boundaries for, like, 20 years and expect no repercussions, you know? So, tell them. Eric, you must have fine motor skills. No, literally not at all. I have the worst fine motor skills. Like, actually, my fine motor skills are so trash. Why did you think that? GB, smart woman. Oh, thank you. Crimson, hi Zoe, Southern Light. Thank you so much. Appreciate that. Thank you. Shreya, I'm currently pursuing bachelor's in microbiology, third year. Wow. Oh my God. You want to do higher education in abroad, foreign countries. That's awesome. That's so cool. You're smart. Damn. Chad, I sadly gotta go see you in another month, probably by, oh my God, it's not gonna be another month, Chad. Especially after exams in the end of May, I'll be more available, you know, and I have to get everything in order with my apartment. Right now, I just have to figure out whether or not I'm keeping this apartment or moving, because I'm like, I haven't moved over any big furniture yet because I literally don't know if I'm going to move there. And once I'm sure that I'm staying, I'll move over things and create a little studio and I'll stream more. What's your opinion on microbiology? I am really, really bad at those types of sciences. Like, admittedly, I've never taken biology. I took science and we had some biology in that, but I've never taken biology as a subject, even in high school. Only the main science with the little biology we had. So my opinion is that microbiology is very useful and I am not good at it at all. Like, I just don't have that knowledge. But it's definitely a really cool thing that we need. Yeah. But yeah, no, right now, literally, I will say, except for like the conference coming up this weekend, I'm spending an unnecessarily amount of energy just trying to figure out what's happening in my apartment, been going back and forth. I'm just waiting to see if they accept my offer that I'll stay in the contract if they give me a month's reduction, like just basically scrap the what's it called? Rent. If they just scrap the rent for this month to make up for the month without Wi-Fi and the shower and everything, like, if not, I'll have to get out of the contract and get into another apartment. And because of that, I just don't want to like move over my desk even. Like, I have basically a mattress in my apartment right now. I don't want to move over any heavy furniture before I'm entirely sure, because I'm the most paranoid person in the world. I enter every single agreement and every single relationship, like not just romantically, but like in general, every single thing in my life I enter with like, okay, where's the exit, you know? Yeah. Which, you know, thanks to Mallory Archer, first lesson on the job, always remember where the exits are. But like, literally, you have to, because you never know what'll happen. Like, if you start a new job, if you get a new apartment, if you get a new boyfriend or girlfriend or start a new like school thing. Like you just don't know. So you always have to have like one, I don't know, I'm a one eye on the door type of person. And right now I feel like I'm a two eyes on the door type of person almost, you know? Y'all, Shreya. Yeah, no. So I'm just, I wish we could do more like, oh my god, decorating this, decorating that, but I just want to be sure. And the thing is too, like my apartment lacks washer, dryer, and fridge. And because of the uncertainty, I'm like, I'm not carrying in a fridge, just have to carry it out a week later, you know? So I don't even have a fridge right now. Although I guess I could carry in the fridge and leave it for future tenants, maybe if they'd be interested. Because I even wanted to do a little decorate my fridge with me. I kind of want to go to Prague and get a bunch of fridge magnets. I think that'd be really cool. Like my mom has a bunch of magnets on her fridge and it looks so awesome. And I would love to decorate a fridge with just all my favorite art, you know? And GB turning 27 in a few months. Where the hell are my 20s going? I gotta make a deal with the devil or something. I think we all feel that way. We're so cursed as a generation because we're never satisfied because we like see everyone and everything all the time. We just compare things. Not only do we compare ourselves to more people than anyone's ever done before, but we don't even compare ourselves to realistic versions of people. We compare ourselves to the person that people wish they were, like the person people put out on social media that they wish they were. That's the person we're comparing ourselves to. We're comparing ourselves to people who don't even exist. They don't exist physically, mentally, emotionally, spiritually, but we're comparing ourselves to them and feeling like shit. It's ridiculous. So your 20s are going fine. It's just society that's making you feel bad. My dream destination is Japan. Ooh, cool. Nice. Eric, beautiful virtual choking hands. Thank you, Eric. I appreciate some nice comments about my hands. I feel like oftentimes I get like horrible comments on my hands, even though I love my hands. So I do appreciate that. Thank you. But yeah, no, with our 20s are going better than we think. I think most people are doing better than they think, actually. So hi. Hi. But yeah, no, literally, wait, why do I keep saying yeah, no? Oh yeah, because I'm tired as fuck. Damn, you hit the nail on the head. That's on top of me constantly thinking of mistakes I made in the past. Same, specifically in my late teens and early 20s. Same, literally. That's why I try to keep reminding myself, like, Zoe, no, all of that is not real. First of all, the past is not real because the past isn't here. The only part of the past that is real is what we choose to take with us in this moment, first of all. And secondly, the things we're comparing ourselves to aren't even real. So I've been plagued by that too, where from the age of like 13, I was literally sad on my birthdays because I was like, I'm a failure, I'm a failure, I'm a failure. And now I try to remind myself, like, first of all, we're actually still young. And secondly, like, we're just not failures. Because I watched a lot of like interviews with child stars and stuff like that. And I sort of realized like, oh, the things I thought I wanted when I was young wouldn't have given me the result I wanted right now. Like the people who had those things that I wanted when I was young, like parts in Disney and stuff like that. That's all I wanted when I was like 12, 13. I was like, I literally want like a guest role in The Sweet Life on Deck or something. Those people aren't necessarily doing better. I'm not saying that they're doing worse, but it's not like they're not all in a better position in life or even in the industry. So the whole comparison was just pointless. So I might be comparing myself today to someone who won't be where I want to be in 10 years. So what's even the point? Because I saw this happen for like 15 years. So I was comparing myself to people who didn't actually end up where I thought they'd end up based on the progression I saw in my head and how I was jealous of them. So I sort of don't want to do the same thing now, you know? I don't have choking stories. I don't choke people, Eric. Shreya, the unforgettable incident or any memory of yours? What do you mean? I don't understand the question. GB got a fetish going on, bro? Yeah, I think he does, which is fine. You're allowed to have a fetish. I'm definitely going to have to watch this back to some good advice. Oh my god, thank you. Thank you so much. Literally, I've been trying to work on myself because I have been Like my biggest weakness actually for all of my life, which sounds like conceited or dumb, but like for real, my biggest weakness all of my life has been that I've been way too hard on myself, just like downright cruel and nasty and horrible. And I'm really, really trying to change that because not because of self-love, even though sure, but because it's actually not productive. It's the opposite of productive. It's kind of like, you know, how stress makes you mess up and makes you like do things in a worse way than if you just calm down. Like that's how I feel about the self-hatred. Like the self-hatred doesn't like motivate you, it actually kind of stifles you or stifles or whatever. So thank you so much, GB. I feel like we have a lot of the same like experiences in life and the same thoughts and feelings towards ourselves. I remember saying that you have choking experience. I don't want to talk about choking. Oh my god. Eric, I appreciate you, and I appreciate that you like my choking hands, but making choking hands is very different from choking human beings. Am I saying that I've never choked anyone? No, that's not what I'm saying, but am I saying that this is live and online? Yes, I am, so we're not doing any choking stories. I'm so sorry. GB, you're gonna have to start an OnlyHands account. Oh my god, for real. OnlyHands account, yeah. Literally, like, I wonder if... Eric, you can speak to this. Do people have the same, like, thing with hands as some people do with feet? LOL, incrimination? Exactly. Oh, I kind of sometimes wish I started live streaming in 2018 because I was so unhinged, and I know I would have just told all my stories, and if I did, like, Bonnie is always like, Zoe, you could have the sickest, like, yeah, storytime channel because I've done so many things, seen so many things, but now I'm older and more restrained, so, like, I won't tell these stories, but at parties and stuff, I always have the best stories, and I always am like, oh, I wish I could tell them on stream, but I literally do not want to incriminate myself or even, like, ruin my character, you know. Probably, I mean... That's a niche to, like, be conquered. If I didn't want to go into politics, I'd do something like that for sure. Like, actually don't care. Like, not sexually, but, like, let's say people paid photos to, like, see your hands or whatever. Sure, I take photos of my hands and sell them. But I wouldn't want to if it could, like, ruin my political career, you know? Conquer. Absolutely. For real though, if I could do an OnlyFans for hands, why not? The only thing that makes me not want to do it is literally the fact that I'm not willing to ruin the longevity of my career and my influence in the world over that. That being said though, I mean, Kim Kardashian has incredible political power and she started off with a sex tape, so who's to say that you can't do it, you know? Hi, Willow. Willow, I saw your edit. Oh my god, thank you so much. Happy New Year's. I didn't know. You have to tell me about stuff like that. Eric, do you prefer choking with your right or left hand? And I have a hand fetish and some feet are pretty, but hands are number one. Wait, why do I keep getting up so high? Is this just a thing? Are y'all pushing a button that is like high or something? Because my computer keeps saying set high and now I'm confused because it happened with another person. Do people choke with just one hand? Choking with your left hand or your right hand? Who has big enough hands to choke with just one hand, Eric? That doesn't make sense. So I don't have an answer for that. Now I definitely got a wild stories about that. Oh my god. I should actually do like storytime videos on my just for members. I could tell my like bad stories on just for members. I feel like that wouldn't impact the algorithm. Then it could get it out and we could like laugh about it. I just don't want it in the mainstream. Because I definitely have good stories, you know? Not from the last few years because, you know, I don't do anything, but in general. Hi, Chemos. How are you? What's up? GB, yeah, it's a button. Oh my god, I had no idea. I haven't seen this button before. What? That's weird. Why don't I have that button? Because I'm not on my account. I'm on, like, my other account. I still don't have the button. Annoying. Well, sorry it took hours. Oh my god, thank you. But yeah, no sorry, but thanks. Do you prefer choking with both hands or legs? Hands. Yeah, Willow. No, Willow. Yeah, YouTube has so many features like say hi in the chat, saw hi. Oh my god, that's so interesting. At first, I thought Eric was just Norwegian. I was so confused because he was writing in English, but he kept saying saw hi. So I was like, what? Oh my god, cat lover. Thank you so, so much. That's so nice. And I love cats too. We have a few. Let's just say. GB, oh god, I forgot to tell you. Oh my god, GB, that is amazing. I've been scared to ask. Just say hi to her and like, oh my god, that's I'm gonna tell Bonnie if he doesn't know. That's yeah. Yeah, oh my god, that's so exciting. Like that's crazy. I don't know what to say other than that's amazing. Really, 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 really amazing. And just say hi to her from one Virgo to another, you know, and just that's really, really good to hear. Like, really. Do you enjoy choking guys with your arms? Is that a thing? How can you choke someone with your arms? You can't, like, to choke, you have to, like, actually, you know, like, get the point. Can't do that with arms. Or, like, some guys do. Like, this move, I don't do that. I'm not a wrestler. Yeah, absolutely. Oh my god. That's so cool. Yeah, that's like a just good to know. Thank you. So are y'all celebrating or have y'all been celebrating? Maybe she's like a little tired still to celebrate, or of course she's tired, but yeah. Oh look, I've learned this. My grammar kid do how to shaman. Yeah, the grammar is literally perfect. You have a funny dog. My dog is funny. I was actually I was standing for 15 minutes trying to explain and excuse my dog's autism to my neighbors because she doesn't understand when other dogs like her. Like, she really can't read other dogs' body language, and a dog was so into her too, and she kept moving further and further away, and they were like, oh, was she like scared? And I was like, she's not scared. Honestly, she doesn't know what's going on. She can barely tell the difference between like a dog and like a random bird, or like she doesn't even get it, you know? Your voice sounds so beautiful. Thank you. Willow, GB, great news. Just take this. Aw. Eric, what's your glove size? I don't know glove sizes. I don't even wear gloves. I don't like having constraining things on me. I don't wear gloves. I don't wear scarves. I don't wear stuff like that. I don't like the feeling. And I don't know about glove sizes. Oh my gosh, she's shy. No, Donna isn't shy. She literally has, like, she's literally on the spectrum, I swear to God. Like, she's not shy. She just doesn't care at all. She's like me, you know? If I wasn't worried about hurting anyone's feelings, I could be in a room with like 45 people and not say anything and just like sit and daydream about like the Hunger Games, you know? Donna doesn't feel the need to interact with other animals unless she wants to. So even if they're standing there barking at her, or like trying to lick her, or like talking to her, she doesn't care. She just really doesn't. Not really. Unfortunately, I told her we should. Absolutely. My aunt said the same thing, but she's already been through so much even before. Okay. Honestly, I can understand that as well. Yeah, that definitely makes sense. Just, yeah. I mean, it's a celebration within itself, just that, like, it's, you know. But that's awesome. Yeah. Y'all can have, like, a little secret celebration, just being like, yay, it's over. You and y'all just, like, you know, having a glass of wine or something. Willow, poor Donna. Not poor Donna. Donna doesn't care. Poor all the other dogs that she hurts the feelings of. That dog was so into her. It was like, oh my god, where is she? And she was like, are you still here? Like, she's just a hater. Eric, what would make you want to choke? Okay! Vent, are the Star Wars? Mom? Okay, I vite, for jeg gidder ikke å ende stream for Star Wars. Men hvis det er Brooklyn, så kommer jeg. Speaking of haters, my mom never answers my questions. Never. I'm like, are we watching Brooklyn Nine-Nine or are we watching Star Wars? Because I'm not ending stream for Star Wars, you know? I don't care. Like, I'm not a Star Wars fan. So I won't be eating with them anyways. If we're watching Star Wars, if we're watching Brooklyn, I want to eat with them. So I want to know, you know? Oh, thank you for the hearts. Oh my god, what is your lip combo? Hi, Ida. Thank you so much for asking. I literally have it here. It's from Elf. You might be Norwegian because your name is Ida. Ja? Er det Brooklyn? Skal vi se Brooklyn? Ok, bare si fra før jeg kommer. Anyways, it's from Elf. Yeah, I was just saying, if you're in Norway, we have it in H&M. So it's this. It's called Elf Cream Glide Lip Liner and then Elf Princess Cut. I can actually post the link to my makeup shop, because it has both Norwegian and American links. And others, maybe. I think I have the British links too, because I usually do English, Norwegian, British, because I feel like that's where most of my audience is from. Or not just feel like it, I know, because I put it here, didn't I? Yeah, okay. Let's see. How do I do this on the computer? I don't know anything about computers. It's so annoying. Everything's so much easier to do on your phone. I swear to God. My mom's always like, oh, it's easier to do things on the computer. No, it's not. It's easier to do things on your phone. Okay, here's the link to my lip combo. Thank you so much for asking. It's in the bottom of the shelf. Yeah. Oh yeah, what would make me want to choke a guy? I don't know. I actually don't even... I don't know if he voted for Trump, maybe? Willow, time to count down 4 months to my birthday and 5 until yours. Oh my god, are we already? How? That's what I'm saying. This year is going so quickly. How's it 5 months till my birthday? My birthday literally just happened for me. Like, I feel like it just happened. It's insane. Are you in Norway? Yeah, I'm in Norway. There's a YouTube video. What YouTube video? Like a countdown video? Is it Star Wars? That's what I'm trying to find out. Are we watching Star Wars? Or are we watching Brooklyn Nine-Nine? Because I don't want to watch Star Wars. I'm not a Star Wars fan. Yeah, congrats on the apartment. Thank you. Thanks. Okay, maybe I should just end stream and get some dinner because I also have to clean, which is so annoying. Hi, Ida. Have you ever watched The Vampire Diaries? I watched like the first season, I think, or maybe half of the first season, and I've watched in and out as my mom and sister watched it, but I haven't like actually seen Vampire Diaries. Like, I don't know everything. I watched a full Jenny Nichols breakdown of Vampire Diaries, though, like a 3-hour video about everything that happened. Like, it's a good show. There are just so many episodes. On your lip combo, there's a YouTube video. Oh yeah, you're right, Willow. I did make a YouTube video about my lip combo. Thank you for reminding me. So yeah, it's actually pretty high up there. Eric, you must take politics seriously. Politics are serious. They affect everything. Thanks for going live. Y'all enjoy yourself. Thank you so much for being here, GB. And thank you for letting us know that things are, you know, really, really shaping up for you. And it's really nice to hear. So thank you so much for sharing that information with us as well. Actually, I'm going to end stream now. Thank you, everyone, so much for being here. It's been really nice to finally talk to y'all again. I'm always like, oh, I'm going to do a short stream. And then it ends up just doubling over in time because I always have the best time. So thank you for that.